He pay us to spit at him.
你真是啊你讲得很像林北，不要去他妈的你。Hey Sergeant, I horny. You tell me for what?
I hardly will trust these people to fight the war for me.
看啦，不 format 哦。
古古笨，我没有古古笨咩？
你们有 duty， 我们没有 duty 咩？Headline for today: Diane thinks that army is a boot camp.
On today's episode, we are talking about our NS stories.
Alright, good morning, gentlemen.
Yes, and then we have Bolin to join. I actually very curious how a 196 cm person serve army.
Because I also want to question the government. Yeah. Usually they will get the shorter one.
Hey, what you mean?
Hear me out. Usually, right, infantry, you are the ones that go into the forest to fight war, ma.
Yeah.
Then the shorter you are.
Target
对咯
Oh, so you are infantry.
Infantry.
When you
我进去第一个死
So when you camouflage, it's no use.
No use.
It's a tall tree.
Hey, two eyes can be a tree 嘛。
这个 tree 看起来有点怪怪的 Yeah, so I don't know why I'm infantry 啦。
But I can confirm he confirm right marker all the way. He confirm right marker all the way. Before we get to the stories, I want to know what are all our vocations. Start with Diane first. What was your
My vocation is NS girlfriend.
NS girlfriend? Important role.
Yeah, I guess for the guy important lah.
Yeah.
I'm a signal spec in 不要啦 signal spec like fucking act cool 噻。
Signal spec
你不要讲就不要讲，你不要讲了就 Oh no， 不要了。
Signal spec as in
我讲那个字出来，我以为我 feel 来那种有那 officer 穿那个 OCS 的 singlet 出去走路。
其实我们没有这样想吧？你这样讲的话就。
I'm from signals, but 我在 RT unit.
Why got two different one? Your role inside the RT is signaler.
Yeah.
Can I know what you do? Like,
Yeah, what does signaler do?
我是做 radio 的，不是 signal， 不是打 signal 的。
Like walkie talkie all that lah. Okay.
I want to know what you do. Because what he told me is SCDF Infocom Specialist.
我懂，
So cool, it sounds damn cool.
我懂。It's like secondary school right？ 有那个 AV club。也是
No, actually it's the same as you. Communication. So I have to set all the deck system, all the walkie-talkie inside the command vehicle. So in the event of like let's say Nico Highway collapse, all the vehicle go there, firefighter all there, right? We will be situated in a command vehicle. Inside the command vehicle is the HQ there, where we will communicate with everybody, seeing what happened on the site and giving the comm system lah.
So when people call like ambulance, are you picking up?
It's part of my department, but not what I do lah. It's part of the
That's so cool. I've always wanted that kind of job.
Yeah.
但是你没有讲跟你做一样的东西，我 literally 做一样。
你的名字
No. But you don't receive call from the public, right? Like my mother commits suicide, things like that. We hear that every day.
What's your emergency like that?
Yeah, we got here one. This guy called, right? He said, my chest pain, I kena kicked by horse. Then when we reached there, he died. He just died.
Wait, that means your job, do you see a lot of
See a lot of death.
gory shit?
See a lot of death, a lot of gory shit. I will say this, suicide is a lot more common in Singapore. It's not all on the news one.
Yeah, very depressing start to.
Very depressing. Yeah, my job is quite depressing.
Now I hear this, right? I feel a bit lucky that I'm in infantry. For the first time in don't know how many years.
Because your one only simulation, you don't see real things.
I don't see. I see people suffering, but not.
Right. We don't see them suffer. Already finished.
Mine is the suffering lah, the ing.
Okay.
That one is suffered. Right?
Yeah.
So throughout my whole 2 years, I my first 4 months in Tekong, because I'm not Molo 嘛，所以我是先去Tekong, and then
4 months.
因为我 BTB BTB means 那种 IPB 那个时候叫 IPBT 那个叫什么啊？
你 overweight 了？
不是
没有 overweight 是 BP。
对。
没有 pass 那个叫什么 ？This not the IPBT test, it's like
NAFA
the
test.
NAFA test. Yeah.
National something fitness something. I don't know what is it.
It's no P, it's NAFA.
Huh? NAFA is a school. NAFA is P, no?
I think 是有 P 的。
That's why 我 fail 嘛。So the first 4 months I go in, I suffered because people go in 2 months 嘛，我是进去多 extra 2 months. For the first 2 months 是在那边给人家 punish。
不要 punish 啦 ，get fit。
Train.
对，他叫我 hold 的沙21杆 hold 这样 hold 1 hour 哎。什么 get fit？
It's all part of training 啦。
It's all part of training 啦。And then after that I go into SCS, another 6 months of hell. And then after that I thought, okay, maybe 我报销出来可以去德工，我现在到我做沙真的去德干人啊，
没有。
最后我去一个叫做 the First Singapore Infantry Regiment, which back then they were saying that okay, I'm pretty sure right now it's still the same. Back then 他们讲是 one of the worst infantry battalion ever.
Because of the regiments
Yeah, and they are very strict. And then it's like every day you do some small stuff, 你也是会 punish 的。
哎呀，I think all NS are there, 什么东西都被 punish 的。
Not necessarily.
My one also all sorts of ridiculous punishment.
Which is good lah. I think it trains us lah.
It depends on unit one lah. Some unit more strict, some unit not so strict. It depends on 你的 CEO 是谁咯。Your CEO is the one that gives all the rules and stuff.
这个你讲了，我没有讲啊，我可能他 CEO 在看我不敢讲。
啊，
可能我的 CEO 在看。
我的 CEO 好吗？我的 CEO 好吗？
我的不是 so much of the CEO， 是 more of the inject。but 我 inject 应该死了，but 我觉得他是很贱啊，very 贱啊，very mean。
Okay， 他是被 horse 踢还是
？I think 他是老死了。Yeah. So the first story is by G23. So this is a bit of weird one. If you are even allowed to share this, LOL. But my platoon, then 2 guys gave each other foot jobs and hand jobs. What fuck? It just starts like that.
Literally 你就是你们懒觉。
哇。And they put the tip of the thermometer into the urethra, which is like the
urethra 是什么？
那个 dick 那个
你
洞
Google 的
怎么你那么了解啊？
真的咩？
这个是 basic knowledge
我 study bio 的吗？study bio 的。
我没有 study bio 吧，我懂了。
哦 ，OK。
Google 有一条线嘛，那个 P 出来的。
These 2 guys will always bathe together, same cubicle, scrub each other back, and sleep on the same bed. This was in vocational training school. So this happened really early on, and it lasted all the way to the end of our 2 years. It's understandable that guys end up being gay or have too much fun sometimes and seeing each other 24 hours, 7 days a week for 2 years. But what would you all do if you saw this firsthand and this platoon mate slept in the same bunk as you?
你有個 experience before？
等一下 ，before 我们 move on 啊，我们今天的 army story 就是这样。
我买烧了，对了。
全部。
不是 normal army
没有
story。
，Diane 每次放是 escalating story， 到底 start 了的，我都不懂。
Always escalating 嘛。
This one is start off strong 嘛。
Okay. Got this guy, he got a weird fetish. He like people to spit saliva at him. So he pay us to
Oh, then different story.
yeah. he pay us to spit at him. He got money. So he pay us like $50 to spit at him. I also got
You
spit.
do?
Yeah,
You also
of
got
course.
spit?
I
Every
give
day you
him
do
extra phlegm, bro. Until one day he offer like $200 to pee at him. That's why I'm out already.
That's why you draw the line.
I don't know who did it, not me lah. I was like, okay, I don't think I'm comfortable with that. That was the only sort of experience that I had.
Is it normal?
No, I don't think it's
Story
normal.
also not normal, just
Yeah.
saying first.
I don't think it's normal lah, but it doesn't really surprise me. I'm sure.
It doesn't surprise you.
It doesn't surprise me because I'm sure there is stories like that. It's just that nobody ever talk about it.
Right.
Or I never personally witnessed ma.
Honestly, I feel right. This one quite normal lah. It's just if you don't make it too obvious lah.
Oh.
Like I have a man, my fellow man.
Yeah.
Okay, he a bit, I don't know why he a bit weird one.
Okay.
So when we were in Taiwan, when we were training, right, we all slept in like a bunk bed. The bunk bed is like one big piece one.
Oh.
So it's like 20个人可以睡了。
Oh, like the mattress 很长那种。
很长人，是木板的，我们睡木板。
哦，OK。
然后他睡我旁边嘛。And then he's like, hey Sergeant, I horny. 我就，you tell me for what? You horny? You go toilet 啦。
Knock it out yourself.
No, then he's like, can I do it here? I'm like,
What the?
Really? He asked you right beside you?
yeah. 因为他不想要出去，因为他讲外面很暗，然后就来，然后讲 sorry 啊，Sergeant，他就直接，
Then what you do?
他不是 gay 嘞，
Then what you do?
我别让我吓嘛，因为我不要，我讲说，
等下他喷你啊
我讲说你 aim 另外一边啊，
另一边也是有人的。
不要 aim 我就好了。对啊，像我有几个like other men，他们自己私底下会。Yeah, but then they don't make it.
什么事？
Go.
Oh, go.
Yeah, so they will do that themselves lah. But then they don't make it like a very known thing.
Yeah, but I'm quite shocked because when
你
I
的是
was-
all straight 的啊。
没有，我有 meet 过 gay 的
啊
，like straight up 是那种做 drag 那种的。
OK。
But like
Oh.
very normal. Like even though the person was more on the family side,
Yeah.
but when it comes to army, quite legit one.
Yeah.
Like, he does his stuff properly.
他不会突然之间脱裤讲说，哎，look at this 这样啦，
没有啦，
不会这
but
种
他
东西啦。
他很 open，他是 gay，
Yeah.
他就 like，then 我们有
But those are very fun one eh.
Yeah, it's the fun one.
They fun and they quite on one eh.
Yeah, we just ask, what you gay then you come here you won't holiday.
如果本来你没有事的，本来因为你讲那句话，next day 突然间你屁股痛，本来没有事情的，对不对？
No, but 他跟我讲一句话 that stuck with me for damn long. He say, you like girls right? You got see every girl that you horny?
makes sense.
It's a preference thing.
Doesn't mean
yeah.
你出去，你看到哥你就
No, but
Yeah.
I want to say this that after my first 4 months in Tekong, right, that's not entirely true because we've been in there for so long.
Oh, okay, I get it. I know where
Yeah,
you're going.
and then 因为在德公有 female platoon，那 female 的 march 过，我们全部疯狂，我们疯掉，我们就，然后那个散人讲 knock it out，我就 OK，knock it out，呀，那
那个 deprive 跟我们的
那个
deprive
安迪扫地扫那个 lift，我们就安迪
有点夸张。
I get it because our platoon side right got this canteen auntie the daughter. Sometimes will come. Wow, when she come out, everybody will know it.
Bro.
Like what?
Good strategy. You know why or not?
Why?
When I was in SCS, right?
Yeah.
I was in camp doing training.
Yeah.
Then what the training a bit different.
Yeah.
It's more lecture based.
Right.
Then 就是在 class,
Yeah.
you know, learn
Yeah.
about my stuff, right? Then every like 10 a.m. the auntie will come.
Okay.
Auntie bring the daughter.
天下美人
Business
啊
blooming. 他每天的 waffle sold out.
Yeah.
Smart.
跟那个我们的 lecturer 讲，we need go down buy food 啊 ，hungry 啊，哇，整个 platoon 人去买 waffle，他 waffle 一定 sold out 了。
Okay, but the situation here, the question here is right. What will you do if you see this situation happening? Like giving food job, hand job, scrub together, bathe together.
Actually，
不关你的事啊，honestly。
我觉得他们会被 outcast 欸，我不知道啊。From back in my days, right, if someone weird, right, we cannot say one, because you are affecting everybody else.
Right.
My platoon, right, had this guy. He damn like weird. He asked people wash his clothes one.
He rich lah.
No, he don't pay money.
never-
He just ask the
oh.
buddy wash.
But if he pay, okay? You do it?
I mean，我也是要洗衣服啊。
顺便的是
But like he very lazy. Then he
princess。
Yeah, then like everybody will just 赶 him on. Say, fuck lah, you don't
No, but it's that type of people I understand. But this one is like 他没有去挤小你啊。He's not that he giving you hand job.
It will be a situation where like everybody in the same bunk one. Like there's at least 10 people in the bunk. Hey, walao, don't do here eh. That kind of thing lah. I think that's
No, they do their food job. Okay, firstly, this person that is writing the story, the person is not involved.
He's not. 他看到。
他怎么看到？他去 toilet scope 他的背，他怎么看到？
我们冲凉的时候，那个没有没有门的吗？那个 cubicle 吗？
I think after 你的
我们有门。
我的没有门，我的是 open 的。Yeah, so there's a strategy right where we all open right. I will always take the highest one because the highest right usually those assholes that is inconsiderate they take the highest one right. They will pee. Then you can see the pee all the way, and then everybody gonna. So I will always be the responsible one and take the one and not pee. I'm not like that. I will pee. Or you all will 包多 or you all just fuck it
I won't 包多啊，I will confront
Yeah.
But not in the like can you don't do not a serious
Yeah.
Like if they do in the bunk or what like
你小啦
walao eh.
The hell, man?
我会给他们 try one time 啊。你有 try 过 OK 了啊 ？You know,
Don't do it again.
Don't do again. If you want to do, maybe you go other people's bunk do. Same thing 咯，你要 shoot，你不要 aim 我这边，不然我肯定会精你的。
Okay, but what if one day right you go toilet then you come back to your bunk right? They are doing it on your bed.
你哪不？
What will you do?
我 make sure 他们 cannot do it for their life.
You take both 啊？
来你哪不？我的 bed 嘞。
Every bunk has its weird.
Yeah, we will just let it go. We won't 包多啦。I think 包多 is a very very thick thing to do.
Yeah, 包多 very 正啊。I
Yeah, very
rather
thick.
just straight up tell the person like, hey.
Okay, next story is by Mao Tu, 18 years old. I'm not serving NS, but I could really use some advice from those who have been through it, either as the one serving or the partner waiting on the outside. I've been dating this guy for a few months and things have been going really well. We used to meet several times a week, text throughout the day, and had no issues finding time for each other. Recently, he enlisted and the adjustment has been harder than I expected. I know NS is almost every Singaporean guy has to go through, and I fully support him. But going from seeing someone regularly to suddenly only have limited time together has been a struggle. Between his training schedule and my work commitments, even some of his booked out weekends don't line up with my availability. I find myself missing him more than I thought I would, and sometimes I feel guilty for feeling upset because I know he's the one going through the tougher experience, and at the same time I'm trying to figure out how to support him while also managing my own emotions. For those who went through NS while attached or dated someone serving NS, what was the hardest part for you? Did it get easier over time? And what helped your relationship survive those 2 years? I think this one 第一一定要 start
No,
start
可
off
是你
with.
们有没有 have your date in that NS?
I got
Got girlfriend?
yeah I got.
什么东西？
哎，你
OK 吗
你做你 OK 吗？You got boyfriend？你看很高。
太棒了！
我跟你讲，林北直的，我也在这样玩，等一下很多觉得我玩屁股的。My thoughts for this kind of thing 就是don't bother 了，just break up。
啊，真的啊
因为你连2年都不可以 handle 的话哦，这只是一个2年的。
？No, but why 你有 go through?
他是 speed by fear。
你是 after，
嘛
你是 after。
No, 我 from the start to the end.
She never
I
break
never
up.
break up.
Oh, yeah, after it's only after the army stuff lah, after his army lah. Yeah, mine is when I go in the army.
他 break up 你。
就那都忘了你呢。
How really 啊？Just as you are.
No, 没有马上啦。Like the first 6 months.
For 6 months 啊，
所以他有 struggle for 6 months then 才。
男人哦都是鸡掰来的，他们看到有 potential target 了，有 boyfriend， 这个男女的 boyfriend 哦进 army 哦，混了喂。我跟你讲，女人的心哦，sorry 啊，example 你not generalize 啊。
coming from trauma。
So I experience 了。
女人的心哦是很像一个 bulletproof glass，very good right？But then bulletproof glass is bulletproof glass right is only as strong as its weakest point。所以当你的 boyfriend 去 army 哦，你的 glass
Weak point 就出来了
一个 crack 哦，然后这男人呢就看那个 just shoot。
他拿那个321。
他突然间有一次哦，你德工 training 回来了之后有 call time 嘛？你 call 他的时候，他就跟你讲说 ，actually this guy you know has been meeting me more than you 啦。哇 ！There for me when you're not here 啦。
That's the worst thing.
Whenever I feel stressed, I want to call, I want to rant, but then you're not here. Not here 一个鸡巴呀！林北在上army，你觉得很像林北不要去他妈的你 ，fuck yourself！ 你说你哇
I can relate
要嘞
I can relate
累
我听了不会嘛？你连林北去 holiday 啊？他妈的！然后 after the breakup， 我去 training 还跟人家这个，因为。
But I see a lot of relationship cannot survive NS. Really very difficult. And it's very sad to see lah. Like at night you hear that guy crying in the platoon when the lights off. Wow, that feeling is really shit.
How about you? You survive your?
My one is 3 months before ORD. Then she cheated on me lah. Then it's over. But she tahan all the way until then no. But it's the same thing lah. I heard the same conversation lah.
Same thing, hello.
Because she started.
Same girl.
She started her internship, so she met a guy, the colleague, right? So every day meet right? And then what am I? I'm in camp what? Then I at that time I gonna sign extra until like freaking 5 days I inside. Then I never get to see her the whole week then after that then to finish her.
I also break up like 3 months before my wedding.
My one is cheating that I break up with her. Your one is you break up with her or she break up with you?
She break me.
Okay, then your one is?
She break up with me.
Okay. Most of the time it's like that.
My mom slightly different lah. My mom I think no cheating involved. I think
Okay.
I think
don't know
I still don't know.
You still don't know
So randomly 那个
I don't
hello, I think we should stop.
That's it.
我就哈
我跟你讲，他们要时间去想whether we should stop or not。
，No OK 吧
So throughout the time， 他在想哦，他已经在那边跟。
哎呦
OK but to be fair， 我的是我比较 fucked up I think。
Right.
我比较 when I was in the army right。
Yang Malaysia accent. 我不知道。
好。
Sorry，那个
Come back Singapore, okay? We talking about NS.
Sorry. I was a bit more immature, I think, at that point in time.
Okay.
So I quite like how the person described the story, right? It's actually exactly how my relationship was at that point in time.
Okay.
So during the weekday, I cannot meet my girlfriend, obviously. Then on the weekend, she cannot. So we quarrel a lot. And then like actually I quite unreasonable. Like I said, I go to your house area lah. We go shopping or go eat. So she really cannot. Well, then I'll throw a tantrum. Say, what fuck? 一个小时币我不可以，我再去你家那边嘞，不可以。You know, so there was a lot of emotional trauma. Then I think at the end 她不可以 take it.
Right.
Then 就 break.
Wow, I think I'm a very nice NS girlfriend 呀。
没有人自己讲自己的。
But how was your journey there? Like he stayed all the way or what?
Yeah, he infantry also. I think why I was so lucky, right, is because we got together like almost just before.
Wow, bastard. The boyfriend got strategy this one. Okay.
Okay, no, but the thing is he didn't know when he was gonna enlist. So I think it was like we went on a staycay, right?
哎呦，
哇 staycay 啊。
他们在一起就 stay care 啦。
Together. That was the day he like asked me, right? Then freaking hell, 我们回家
他收到信。
他收到信。Then the thing,
你有没有讲这可以 refund 吗？
no, then the thing is like he missed his IPPT, so he almost had to go to PTP, correct? But then he write in say he never received letter, don't know what lah. Then he tried. Then at least we have like that few weeks more together.
Right. So in the whole 2 years, you didn't find it a struggle lah. Just you are okay to meet him
I was
Saturday
so
Sunday.
nice and you know I think his first book after don't know confinement week or some shit. So after confinement week, right, I went to his house, then I put like, you know, box NS kit then got like
welfare pack,
wet wipes lah, cold wipes lah.
继续玩，我要哭了。
哭还是
Wait, do you not have temptation?
Then
他们是比较 fresh 一点。
yeah, but that's why I think
Fresh,
we're
Because
lucky.
it's fresher.
We are lucky because I think we are still it's during the honeymoon phase. When
Right.
he DMT,
You still very in love.
Correct, still very in love. He choking a lot, so it wasn't that tough. No, he's choking a lot, then he will come out, then he will. I wasn't working then. I was schooling.
Right.
So I had the time on the weekends.
Right.
Then on the weekends we meet. He'll come to my school sometimes. So like, hey, surprise.
Right.
Yeah.
I think because I think because very in
Fresh,
love,
yeah.
very fresh.
Yeah.
That's like that. But we saw those stories like those soldiers went AWOL, go find the girlfriend with the gun and the. There was this thing. No, not about man. Like it literally happened in real life.
Have the
He was
toilet one, right?
he was arrested at Sydney Leisure or something.
Sydney
Right?
Leisure.
Yeah.
He was from my camp, by the way.
Oh really?
But not
At the point.
Not at the point. As in, like when I was there, he
Yeah.
came back to serve the charge.
Oh, so you see his face.
I saw him.
Damn.
He was I'm from Mandai Hill camp. He came back to the camp.
Wow, convert. That's the talk of the town lah. Everybody talk.
Everyone is like, isn't that the But
But he go what? Senior leisure with a gun?
I heard is the girl got another boyfriend.
yeah.
Then he heard that she's out with another guy. Then he went out. He xiao chi.
damn.
Yeah. There's a lot of relationship that break down during that time. Especially my time is because there's no phone. you
you cannot contact.
can't even text. Yeah.
But I feel that NS it's a very good form of giving you clarity in your relationship.
Yeah.
So if as a lady, if you feel that these 2 years is like 哇很干扣
Yeah.
then maybe 可能你不适合谈这种恋爱。
But I say first, even if you can survive NS relationship, doesn't mean you can survive throughout.
Oh. Because your one never survived after, right?
That's the story for
That's the story for another story.
But you think about this way. The guy you want to meet your boyfriend, obviously, right? I'm sure your boyfriend also want to meet you,
Yeah.
right? But your boyfriend cannot. 他没变，他 weekend 在里面
Yeah.
Same as you， 你 weekend cannot， 你没变，这个不是你们的问题。
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're worried now.
Yeah, I'm glad that you
Yeah.
自知之明 You
Yeah.
felt guilty because you're upset. You know he's going through the tougher experience. I think from a boyfriend perspective, right, we will feel like y'all should give time to meet us because at the point of time, I really will feel like, wow, I fucking shag. I like this experience gonna be the most shag experience in my entire life.
Yeah.
One. If I don't have the support of my girlfriend, right, then confirm feel upset.
Correct.
I think lah, from a boyfriend perspective, every NS girlfriend right should give a little bit more during that time for guys. Most of the guys might not be able to. I would say suffering during that experience.
Yeah.
Not really like it because it's compulsory for us.
Correct.
I think I got advice for NS girlfriends, right? I feel like when they book up, just listen to him yap.
He will
yap. We will meet his friend, he yap. He met everybody, he will just yap. So just listen. Even though you listen to that story 100 times, right? 100.
10 times 是
10,000
1000咯。
1,000 times just listen. Because like that's all. His 2 life revolves around it.
You think about it this way, okay? Girls your period 的时候，是不是很辛苦？
是的，是的，
那你们是不是要 boyfriend 的陪伴？
是的，是的，
是不是要 boyfriend 买 chocolate 给你？
是的，是的。
Same thing 嘛。我们的 army 是
我们的 period，
我们的 period， 我们 period 2年了。
两年就没有了 menopause， 就 menopause 了。
我们 I think for me lah, I don't need like presents or that, but I need the company because on the weekend I want to see my girlfriend, but that time spent together actually enough for me. So I think you just need to be there for your boyfriend lor.
Correct.
Yeah.
Be there, listen to him.
But frankly, from my experience, I see guys without a girlfriend when they go inside, and that's the happiest one. They're very happy-go-lucky one.
True also.
Then every week meet different girl one. Then it's like wow.
So you would say don't get into a relationship when you're
Because honestly, right, 18 years old, you're not very mature. Everybody is not very mature. It's still at a young and stupid stage where we do a lot of stupid things. If you are not in a relationship, then count yourself lucky. I feel it's count yourself lucky when you go into
Do you
NS.
think that you're lucky that she broke up with you before
After crying for a few weeks, yes.
哇，
是一种解脱嘛，
right.
对不对？ No, don't have to think so much. You don't have to keep sleeping every night. When the sergeant say, "Hey, go, hey, night stop already, go and sleep." 那你这边想，他是不是在跟别人飘？你不用去想这种东西了。我被骗了。After that, right? Throughout the rest of my NS, 只要有的不够，就是去喝酒。
哦，
It's like a emo phase.
Right.
刚好有2-3个也 break up， 然后我们哭，
刚好
我们就想丢 ，Let's go， 我们就去。
Very sad lah. A lot of breakups will happen during that. Yeah.
Next story is by Jam.
Jam.
他卡住。
Okay.
Okay, 25 years old. And Jam says, NS introduced me to all kinds of people. I had a bunkmate, let's call him Min, who was extremely old, in his 30s, but still an NSF. He had many issues, such as family issues, financial issues, and more. Which makes sense, probably a lot of issues, that's why I'm lame. As we met in SCS, we actually built up quite a good relationship and brotherhood with our apostrophe through the hard times we spent together. Eventually, we graduated from SCS and got posted to the same unit in the same company. He shared his troubled past with us throughout our time together, and one day, he asked in our commander's group chat to borrow money. As he was experiencing some shit outside camp. As naive as I was, I lent him $300, which I eventually regretted. I lent him the money out of goodwill, and because we had developed a pretty good camaraderie from all our times together, he promised to return the money in a week. But eventually, every week he asked for time extension. As I still see him in camp every week, I thought that, he want to run, also know where to run, ma. So I allowed many extensions. Things turned bad when my dog fell ill, and I had to visit the vet many times. My dog has developed a cancerous tumor and required frequent visits to the vet. Each visit required $2,000. As a then 22-year-old NSF, I did not have much money to pay for my dog's treatment. The bill is split amongst my family of 3 members, single parent family and one 23-year-old elder sister. As I'm sure Ryan would know, when something happens to your pet, expenses rack up extremely fast and really bo pian.
Yeah.
I exhausted all my savings to pay for my dog's treatment, and I had to get my money back from Min to continue paying for further treatments. Min's reaction to my request was not one of compassion, but he said, "Your dog dying is your problem."
Oh, you said that the way finish already.
I'm here dealing with my own issues that you also know about. What? We got into a pretty heated argument at night at the bunk, and he started to get physical.
Oh, wow.
他脱裤，不是，
其实我也是 first reaction. Suddenly love. He threw his freshly cooked cup noodle at me and even tried to kick me down the stairs.
What the fuck?
I did not retaliate because I did not want to get charged with him, and I went to find my platoon sergeant to report what had happened. My platoon sergeant's reaction was, "You all like to find problem and give me right. I show your problem."
That sounds very legit.
我也是 sergeant 嘛。What the fuck? I got physically beaten in camp and followed proper procedures, and yet I got scolded for it. Word got about what happened, and because Min was pretty close to everyone in the bunk, he somehow managed to turn the bunk against me, calling me a snitch, and he somehow became me that was the problem. I became outcasted in the commander's bunk, and everyone kept their distance from me. Guess they were only brother to him and not to me. Had I known this was gonna happen, when he was physical with me, I might as well have punched him back and actually fight him rather than doing the right thing. Eventually, one other person from my bunk transferred me $300 and said he will help me pay his debt. That was honestly one of my toughest periods of my life, where doing the right thing did not pay off at all. With my pet going through cancer and in camp going through being bullied and outcasted. In fact, I lost almost all of my army friends and have no good memories from NS after that. NS actually showed me the worst of people and how in future I should not help people, even those close to me, and showed how it can backfire on me so badly. Thankfully, it was near ORD, maybe 6 months to ORD, and I just got through it with the hope of never having to see them ever again. However, as we are part of a mono intake, my subsequent reservists will be with the same group of people. My first reservist is coming up soon, and I absolutely hate the idea of going back into that environment, even if it's just for a week. When people from uni share about their NS experience and the friendship they forged, I cannot relate at all. Unforgettable NS experience indeed.
Brotherhood. Y'all got long time friend in army still.
After reservation 没有了，
完全没有。
because I ROD 嘛，没有了。
How you finish your reservist?
I don't need to go back reservation, finish already. Yeah, so
Finished 10 years already.
Wow.
Yes, bro.
So your age.
I finished at 34 actually.
You haven't finished.
You haven't finished?
Soon.
Soon lah.
Yeah, soon. Because for me, I still have like a group of like army friends, because we suffer together, you know, that kind of thing. And then it's like we will still hang out, and then 他们有孩子了
Right.
还是会一个小 group 而已啦
Right.
You know, still will do this 咯 still brotherhood 啦 But then 在 when we were young 一直吵架的啦。一个 example 是我跟这个男的哦，他那时候很歪样
Right.
He's very 歪样 He want to be the number one.
Right.
Okay, you know who I talking about. Yeah. So then back then he was the leader of basically we in Thailand we were doing marches.
Yeah.
We need to march across Thailand, and it's like 60 kilometers. And then I'm like, can we take it easy? We got 3 days, we slowly 啦，我们没有clear完就没有clear完咯。然后他讲 No, we need to faster clear. The faster we clear, the faster we rest. 我讲 That's not how it works. How about we run now and then we clear in 1 day? It doesn't work that way 嘛，我会死啦。然后我们就吵架，然后最后现在他的 rank 变成很高 during his service. 然後他就跟我講，Bolin, sorry, you were right. I should have 抄給你。我就 fuck you， 我跟你講有意念。But we are very close friends. 他生孩子，我會去看他，我沒有看到 give birth 啦，但係現在在醫院你去看這樣啊。
I don't have close ones because actually my NS life quite weird. So I didn't have much time to like bond with my friends.
Oh.
So like I said, my BMT was longer, right?
Yeah.
I think that was the closest people I was with. But then after BMT 就很少 contact嘛 because we all go different unit. Then even after ORD, right, some of them go overseas to study or like build a life there already.
Right.
So 就没有 contact. There's this myth, right? That when you go to army, right, got 2 different type of people. The poly kids and the JC kids.
JC, yeah, okay.
This is true by the way.
Yeah.
There's these 2 type of people.
Yeah.
So I happen to mix with the JC kids.
Oh.
I am a poly kid.
Yeah.
But I tell you first, before I go into army, I always thought that like 没有 diff 了，因为我有很多朋友是 JC 的，这些都是我的款的。But when I go in 哇 ，mind blown 我不懂有没有这种人的。
Every day you feel like punching somebody or what?
Yeah, so when I was there, 西北 rabak 的。For a few example is when I was in army, right? Because they JC, so I don't know 啦，maybe 是人的问题啦。But 呢，我们其实 actually end 了那个 day，有一个 fucker Sergeant, we haven't do this one, haven't do the standby bunk.
Oh, it's like those teacher I have the homework you haven't collect.
哇，西北厉害，那不用紧哦。那有一次这个是 SCS 嘛，那我是那个 in charge of your platoon at that point.
Yeah.
Who are you 啊？
我 sucky 了都。
But for 1 week only 啦。rotate.
他们选的。
Every week rotate. Yeah. It's like let you try the real role, but for 1 week. Yeah, role play.
But not everybody get one just saying We go, then 我是 fucking 衰的，我是做 when 要去 outfield. Then outfield, we have this thing called force spread. So force spread means we need to check every single fuck whether you got enough like your equipment to go to outfield. So the force spread right is quite tedious one. You need to open your bag, your field bag, you lay everything out. And then 你 lay 不用紧哦，还要 lay in a certain manner 的。Then as the sergeant 嘛，我需要 like make sure everybody got everything right. 我 check everybody. But 我没有 check 我的 bag 我问而已。You all got this one? Everybody say have Force spread how don't have? 你跟你闹，我跟他 fuck Then 我的 staff sergeant 就 Ben you never check Then I say I check. Everybody tell me have. Then 他就问我的整个 platoon whose fault like that? I got physically asked like 你有你的
Yeah lah, but you never do what you're supposed to do. Open the bag and lay out lah.
Technically not supposed to 嘛。
Are you trying to tell us that you are not very good at being? I don't know.
But force spread 就是才拿东西出来，我怎么要 double job?
Now I suddenly think back, right? All the shirts that every time, right, you all have to grab back to take the memory card and take back. It's how you.
Okay, but to be fair, right, then all the people say our fault. They know because I really got asked. They tell me have. Then the staff sergeant say no. Ben's fault. Then I kena SOL.
That's why as well. Okay?
Stoppage of leave.
Stoppage of leave.
Oh, so you can take leave. Right. Oh,
Yeah. So 真的不是我的错 ，cause like I really go and ask everybody. You all have confirm confirm have. Don't worry. Then don't have. Then 我 weekend 不可以回家。
Then how to learn are you?
Fucking 突然。
The whole weekend you to learn.
Yeah, I stay in camp. So I didn't have a very good experience in SCS.
For me, I feel army, maybe until the end when you really have like very close friends that will suffer for you, then that go okay. 你像 for example for 我一个 quick one 我的 story 没有这么长，比较短，
所以还可以更长的，
我还可以更长
因为我人矮嘛，story 长。
我人长 story。So a few 真的是一个 like one or two of my very close army friends， 我们是那种去 Brunei training 的时候，然后我们在森林里面 ，cause it was raining heavily so bad and the wind was so strong， 我们很冷，我们像要死掉这样，然后我们在烧那个 wax to like 取火这样。
连擦一下的屁股。
没有擦屁股那太冷了，他丢去。
OK。
我的手指丢去，你知道吗？
哦，原来手指不可以放射吗？
是啊。So during those times, it's really like 我们真的是 help each other, we suffer together.
Right.
Let him finish lah. Now everybody is gonna think he like that already.
我已经没有 girlfriend 了不要讲啊。Only those few friends that 我真的 OK that 像他讲的 metadol 这种东西，像他有些时候他拿 machine gun 那种他们会来帮你拿，you know like。他不会拿 the whole way 啦 like you 啦 but then like we know how to help each other again carrying stuff not the then OK 他们要钱我借所以不是什么阿妈狗啊
他跟你讲 long story 耶他讲哇 I'm suffering
Now I learn one thing I would rather me saying it's your problem not my problem rather than they say to me 因为林北借你钱你这样跟我讲话林北你懂意思吧 I rather be the one that say that first
Yeah, I think the policy this doesn't even stay in NS only. It's in life, right? You want to borrow money, then you must have the thing to pay that you might not be able to see back already. So I always like fractional. You need 1,000, I don't have but I can give you 300 But that's it I'll stay away from that person already.
But you lend already. He don't return you.
Every money that I lend out, I never see back
Oh, then.
So it has been like that.
You really need the money now because your dog.
It's okay that's my problem because it was my decision to go borrow them back then
during army 真的有人跟我借钱过
20块
没有啦100
100 OK
150 100这样反正我跟他讲 sorry 我没有钱 then that night 我去想丢过花哇然后他看到
等下看到
他就对你没有钱然后我就生气，我没有钱借你，我有钱借喝酒啊！我就不要借你，我不能去 enjoy 咩？我一个月才赚几百块啊！
我借你我就不可以想丢啊！But another question is because this because jam 他有点 jam 到，他不懂他 reservice 这样，how is he gonna go through reservice? Because he didn't have a good time and he's being outcast and ostracized.
Actually, you can tell your superior like your PCOC. 跟他们讲说 like actually you are having some issues. They can try to help you.
Yeah, actually yes.
Post out.
Actually, NS and reservice very different.
Yeah, reservice quite chill.
And I think a lot of people mature from it.
Yeah.
My experience in NS and reservice is so different because I have a lot of troublemakers in NS also. But when it comes to reservice, right, actually all suddenly become very brother. Like,
mature
we just help each other lah, finish reservice together, pangkang lah. Them all very mature. So my experience in reservice is very good.
I have one very useful advice for this guy. So a lot of people don't know is that when you go in reservice, right, there are also people that will parachute in from some other unit.
Oh yeah.
因为这个瓜他5年没有回来新加坡 suddenly he has to be posted somewhere, then he will go in. So you can join those new people and create a group. You don't have to always stick since you are being quote unquote outcasted, right? And now you can just
join the outcast.
Just make sure you don't go to your buddy's place and do all this shit lah. Then you okay.
这个就 different 了。
Yeah. We got to clip every time she do that. To make it a montage lah.
Next story is by Shacks.
Shacks
Shack.
Okay.
在 army 就是你不是 jam 就是 shack.
对。
Was in the navy serving on board a ship. And consistently given last minute duties. I'm talking like a total of 4 to 7 extra replacement duties, half of those on weekends and non-compensated. Low-key, I felt it was retribution for all the other people in my intake doing somewhat better than me in terms of competency or buttering up to seniors better. This, I feel, was not really my fault because I was going through personal issues at that time but didn't voice out because I don't want to be viewed as a weakling. So I'm guessing the seniors viewed me as slacking. But in reality, it's because I was going through some shit. Is this a common experience among NSFs that regular will take on favorites and do the other guy dirty and not seek to understand where problems are coming from, or something that I especially experienced due to unsavory seniors?
You say you have men's, right? You got
Yes.
favoritism?
No leh.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He hate all of them equally.
Okay. Hate is a strong word. During the 2 years, I don't really like them because they are like my section is I'm a Matador section. So every one of my men all got Matador. Yeah.
You are one.
Normal section is like okay, you have like you have a saw gun. Saw gun is like a longer gun. Then you have a normal rifle gun. You have don't know what machine gun, grenade launcher. It's like a mix, right? Mine is just everyone rocket launcher. And then when we were climbing Brunei Mountain 哦，沙圈我不可以了，我的背很痛。来，他们看到吗？他那边沙圈我也不可以，基本上我扛3粒嘞。我爬 Brunei 的 mountain 扛3粒，你看你。
For context, the Matador, right? How heavy is 25?
15
fuck heavy.
So he holding 45 kg.
差不多，plus 我自己的 bag，还有我自己的枪哦。
你的 metal 不是这样可以耶，是扛
要 stack 在后面，要 stack 在那
So
个
he
bag。
hold 3 of it.
Yeah.
Okay lah, but he 到了。
I mean， 越高它越倒嘛。Yeah. So back then I don't really like my men lah. But then after during reservist time， suddenly 他们
mature 了。
哦。 有一次，我有跟一个 sergeant 吵架 in reservist， 那个 sergeant 很牛，他做每个事情做美美，然后我就来 reservist come the fuck down 然后他就 what come the fuck you are sergeant you know， 然后我的 man 就fuck you， 我有多人 sergeant 来的，然后吵架，然后我就来哇嘿，
送啊那个
，Yeah。 It was during reservist where I feel, wow, actually there are a few men that will protect me lah. But then during actual 2 years time 在 service time 的时候，我是 like everyone else, I want to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I was telling my man like, I give you tekan is not because on top of me someone tekan me. I need to tekan you. You know, like please don't tekan me back. You know, like I want to, you help me, I help you. Let's get the fuck out. You know that kind of thing.
So do you think that people that wayang are actually like more rewarded by sergeants?
I think every management is human 嘛，会 prefer to work with this person as to that person. I think it's inevitable. Yeah, this is outside. This is just life. It's a preview of life. It's
我们也是
preview of
人
life.
的，这是我们去 army 的，我们变 robot 咩
Yeah.
Example. So not really. Okay, if my man wayang to me, it's not that I will treat him better. It's like I know he's helping me, so he's on my
He's
side.
willing to help. Yeah.
Yeah. For example, so every morning I need to get my man up for breakfast at 5, and no one wants to eat breakfast. So I need to wake up at 4:30. Hey, go breakfast already. You know, because in my army, in my unit, we don't. Hey, wake up now. We cannot do that one. It's the man fuck us one. So we are like, hey, wake up. Fuck you, Sergeant, you go eat yourself. You know that kind of thing. Then I will just, hey, please, don't please.
Yeah.
Buy you some snacks, okay, please. And then we need to march. I need to march them, right? Then they don't march yet. Then
They
I
walk.
yeah, they just walk. Like, fuck you, Sergeant. And then I kena caught by my big boss, my big incheck, the RSM. Then the RSM say, why your man not marching properly? Then 我就很 angry， 我就 like 没有人保护我嘛 ，yeah. And end up, he's like, Sergeant, knock it out. So the man look at me, do push up. Sergeant, you see the pole not? Run to the pole. Then 我自己跑，然后就 Man, clap for your sergeant, clap for. Then 我就被 humiliated. And then when I go back to bunk， 因为刚好那时候我带他们出去的时候，有一个 man 不在，然后他就问我 Sergeant, are you okay? I hope you are okay 啊 ，you know. Then 我就 like, it's not a favoritism thing. It's like this guy.
At least he care.
You don't be selfish. You don't see the army stuff. You see me as me, Bolin, right? And then you're like asking me whether I'm okay. It's not well favoritism, but 我记住你。那些鸡掰。
It's a human thing.
It's a human thing.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
community, you know. But I guess for that guys, but the story, the guy's perspective, right? Maybe you have your own issue. But then if you do something that you also 害到你的 sergeant, obviously 你 sergeant 会得干你嘛。
Yeah, and somehow you are just a face in the crowd.
Yeah.
If you are the one that say like you never bring it out, how would the sergeant know? Hey, 我们是卖 leader 咩
Leader
对了 leader.
Not to offend you lah, but I think if you go to society to work, if your self-importance is so high, right, and you care about your own emotions and feelings so much that everybody is invisible to you, right? Wow, I think you will suffer in the society also. It's not an NS thing.
Yeah.
So I think your self-importance and awareness have to increase, as in decrease and increase lah.
I think one thing that you probably can do better was you have this mindset of if I tell my problem to my sergeant, then I weak. No, you are harming yourself. You now taking on like 4 to 7 extra duties just cause you didn't voice out. Then shouldn't you voice it out? That's what I would think
他不是讲他不 weak 吗？他 strong 嘛。等下 sergeant 给你多一点 duty 做嘛，对不对？你讲你不要 weak 嘛，then doing what you want 嘛，对不对
And then you hear these two sergeants, they also got their own problem.
你会 break out， 你不会 break out 啊？你有姑姑笨，我没有姑姑笨咩？对不对？哇塞
Everybody got their own
你们有 duty， 我们没有 duty 咩？你干 duty， 我们还有 COS
神经病，我人嘞。
Okay, next one is by R. Hard shit.
Okay.
Diane. Hi Ryan and Ben. During your national service, have you guys ever encountered a situation whereby MINDEF hotline got involved? Because I did. So when I was serving my national service, there was one time whereby one of the junior NSF called the MINDEF hotline after an Inche scolded him some vulgarities and he cannot take it. This led to a lot of hoo-ha and the CO, OC, CC were all questioned by the MINDEF higher-ups. In the end, we, the NSFs, were told by them to always follow the chain of command and not straight away go all the way up over them if we have any issues. I feel like nowadays the generation that are serving their national service currently is experiencing an easier life in national service, whereby the intake, even when scolding the NSF, they have to scold them gently, no vulgarities. Unlike last time,
He just said that only. Hey, go eat breakfast, me.
But 我用，我就fuck you 啦，go back 啦，use vulgarity but in a nicer way 啦。
要 show authority. Unlike last time where we just get fucked by our Inche or senior NSFs if we make any mistake. Was there any difference between the time where Ryan served his national service and when Ben serves his national service?
I tell you, if I say my NS experience, I think a lot of things is not acceptable today. A lot of things is really not acceptable. I remember I got one of my this one I post up vocation. One of my colleague he fall asleep at the store room like that, correct? My engine take his lip put at the lip there. What? To wake him up. But at the point of time, all of us was like. Okay. What after that we all just laugh about it. Even the so-called victim, he was just laugh about it. No big deal. And it's not something that we will talk about after that. Like it's just a funny experience only.
Right.
In today's time, I'm sure the guy go jail already. The agent go jail already. I mean if it happened today. So it is just one example. I know it sounds ridiculous for you all, but back at my time,
maybe 那个人
like, you know, sometimes I want it.
No, it's not. We don't even have iPhone for entertainment, bro. We can only read the newspaper for that long.
We put dicks on each other's face.
Then I don't know, like kiss the floor, eat food from the rubbish bin, all that. It's quite abusive one. That's why I cannot see wet rice because I ate wet rice from the dustbin before.
It's just porridge.
Yeah.
But fun lah last time.
That's why I say going through like shit, but now I talk back like funny. Yeah.
But some information for you all, like in 2021, Army no longer uses 5PX and transition to
No more 5BX.
PX. So basically,
5BX is 5 basic exercise.
It's called basic.
So now 5PX 5 pussy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what PX means, but basically they focus more on like mobility, core stability, and flexibility. And then the recruits are given foam mats during their training.
What?
Foam mats.
What's foam mat?
Foam mat.
Foam mat.
Yeah, so like you don't
他们
like
就开始做 Pilates.
PX. I tell you is what? Really prehabilitation exercise.
Rehabilitation.
Sounds like stretching.
Sounds like some.
It's just
To be
stretching.
fair, 5BX is also stretching.
Yeah, but with a little bit more.
A little bit more cardio.
Yeah.
A bit more strength.
I just want to say, right, talking about the foam match, right? So back then when I was in Tekong, the sergeants will purposely wait till noon.
Yeah, then we do it on the
sun
floor.
is fucking
At the
hot.
peak, yeah.
Then they call it the satay method.
Yeah.
So they will ask you to do push-up, then you hold it there.
Concrete
Yeah.
floor.
很烧。
Yeah.
Then 他讲 OK sit up，然后我们就躺，哇。
Yeah.
啊，那你 hold 啊，来再换
Yeah.
push up。然后最后我2021 I saw pictures in Tekong， 他们有放 mat。
Yeah. my time is also that's why we wake up earlier to do. But then in the afternoon all that also we will have to do lah. But it's
我的
suck it
也
lah.
是有那个 satay method.
Yeah.
也是有。
The foam mats.
I think this is the one.
Walao, shag eh. In the event of war, right, I hardly will trust these people to fight the war for me. Leh.
看啦，不 format 咯。
You know, I think you know why the
They bring
government is
everywhere.
you know why the government is doing this? Because right, I think there is is a period. There was a period in time where so many parents called.
Helicopter parents lah. All the
And then
helicopter.
as government entities, no choice, man. You have to, because we have
Take action.
enough demand. Something has to happen, really, man.
And it's also because Singaporean men is compulsory one. They don't have a choice to do this, and you still make them do this kind of thing. Now, like, I think in this society, human rights is more advocated.
Yeah.
Last time, not so much.
Correct. Then, I mean, back then, every day the angel will shout as, "Kunyang lah, bapok lah," or every day kena scold one.
So that's a bit more gentle parenting, I think. I would say.
No, every day is somebody screaming at my ear. It's just like
Now.
permanently. Now it's like, hey, wake up, eat breakfast with me. Or you want to pull my 屁股 or not? Sergeant, I horny. Fuck you, we went like that.
You say your sergeant, you horny. Oh, fuck you ah.
In fact, during my day, 我跟我的 Injik, like, I'm trying to be nice, man. Hey, Injik, good morning. What's so good about the morning?
Really.
No, now. 什么懒觉?
We could come. Then I walk over. Walk only. Okay, you go run there, kiss the pole, then come back. For no reason.
You run and kiss the pole.
Now don't have lah. I don't know lah.
My time got lah.
Like your time have?
I don't have.
My time got lah.
Mine is the transition period.
Yeah.
Mine was when they calling. They haven't do anything about it. But calling already.
Yeah, I think it's very unreasonable things that are happening. And then when the inject all that fuck up, right, you cannot laugh. Right? Even how funny, like the time my inject, he do the half right turn, right. He we don't want to laugh. We cannot laugh.
You laugh, right? It's the dun.
Yeah, they just scold you for every single thing. You finish your food, you eat too much, you eat too little, you don't finish your food, you got preference, all scold. But you see, what can the government do? The parents not happy. The soldier cannot take it. Then what are they going to do?
Honestly, I just want to add that all those stuff that is a bit, okay, maybe they'll put a dick at the that one not counted lah. Please don't that one.
SCDF don't come and contact me, ask me who's the agent. I think he passed away, I forget it.
So I think all the rush to wait to rush, all this, right, all the useless stuff, like I need to hold the gun for 2 hours kind of thing. I think it is torture, yes, but so long it's within the safety, sort of safety, like getting grilled on the floor, hot sun, whatever, going to faint. I think those are really the moments that train you to be disciplined.
Actually, yes.
And then it shows you like in life, you are so blessed with so much good things.
Actually,
you are in here to really to learn how
So
to
it's just
cherish.
like boot camp.
你 try 到 boot camp。
哇，你今天讲很多 hot take
你弄我很 hot 嘞，
很 hot 嘞。
Basically, headline for today: Diet thinks the army is a boot camp.
Just a boot camp.
Just a boot camp lah.
Mental training.
No,
again.
boot camp 是一个 trial.
Yeah.
The army
It's a preview, eh?
it's a
full
preview.
experience,
Yeah. So I feel now that we are lacking all this suffering, we are losing the core essence of why we need to serve in the first place. We are not there. We are not just in there to learn, okay, how to use the gun, how to fight. We are also in there to learn how to cherish all the peacetime. Am I getting a bit too client?
No. It's client. There's no client.
So actually, right, SCF. Actually, I have to agree with him, like a lot of things before. Okay, I still spoiled brat lah, but I was way worse.
Yeah.
Like 以前我不洗衣服，然后我又不什么吃苦，
现在也不吃苦，也不洗衣服啦。
现在是吃太多。Yeah, but like. It made me learn a lot of things because like after I come out, right, it's like those things are easy to me already. So coming out into the society, it's a little bit more easier to adapt because I already learned hard shit. Yeah. So I agree with him. A lot of things I changed after
I also agree that I have a deeper appreciation of the everyday things that I take for granted. Wait, then I want to ask you. So if you are asked to go do NS, will you be able to take it? Do you think you can take it?
Mandatory?
Yeah, because you just say
Mandatory what? Then I go lor.
Okay, like do you think you will be able to?
I think they will take it easier on girls, right?
Do you think the enemy when they come invade us, they will take it easy on you? Because you know.
Wait.
I
think Pat got say in one episode, if Singapore girl go war, protect y'all safe? Y'all feel safe?
Why not?
Okay.
More
Because now my guy, the guys are already using foam pads. Maybe the girl might have. At the end of the day, what is our takeaway?
My takeaway is.
Oh, I think Singaporean men, because army is better.
You just cut me!
But it's like that. That is our daily life. Yeah.
That's loud.
You can't even react like that. You react like that, you knock it down already, bro.
I think sure you really forever.
You sign extra already, you don't need to go over already, bro.
I want to say, I think because in Singapore, army is mandatory for men, they don't get appreciated enough. So thank you for your service, man.
哇！刚才讲我 just a boot camp， thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, men.
Sorry， salute 那不可以看到 palm 的，要这样，这样不可以看到 palm。
You cannot, you're not like that. Yeah. With the manicure fingers, yeah. that is what we protecting the country for. Will you go back again to serve 2 years?
2 years maybe not lah. 2 days maybe. Okay. I feel like right, this episode has been the longest episode we ever filmed.
Yeah, quite long.
Yeah, actually it is. And why I say is because we only do 4 questions.
Yeah.
And we only talk for 2 hours now. I feel like NS is something that is an experience that everybody have to go through, and everybody's experience different.
Every man.
And every man,
every man.
Every man has an NS story.
And that's why all the guys, every time they go out with all the friends, they are talking about the NS story. It never ends one.
I think girls should also understand that like there's a reason why we keep talking about
That's
it.
a big part.
There's a reason why we are talking about it here 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not because we are those typical OCS where the singlet go. No. We are not saying like super proud of it, but it's an experience that we all men went through, and everybody's experience is different.
Yeah.
I can sit here even more. I have so many more stories.
I also have. We can do a few parts of this,
we
bro.
can do a few parts of this.
So SAS should come and look for her. Wow!
Yeah, there's so many things we go through, and I feel like NS shape people to who they are in a certain way. A lot of life lessons that I took came from NS actually. I think like the most important one for me was discipline. I think I'm not a very disciplined person. I'm not someone that sticks to. I quite 3分钟热度 kind of guy. But I think being through NS right made me upgrade a little bit. 可能现在是4分钟。Yeah, a bit longer.
Instead of late,
yeah, but better than 3分钟嘛，还有1分钟 improvement.
Right. But you still late like 3 hours, 2 hours every day.
if
I should talk to your AJ. Was he ever late? Was Ben ever late?
if don't have army right, maybe I late 4 hours. You know that kind of thing.
Oh, thank you for being late for 3 hours there.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were actually he was saying, "Wow, shit, I still have to go back and shoot B-roll." I say, sorry for giving you a job. I'm so sorry leh.
It's okay. I was hoping you would give me a phone back lah.
I think times have changed from my time. I think I cannot say so blanket statement, but I do think that you guys do have an easier time. Formats, you got iPhone, you can do scroll at night, all that things that we didn't have lah. Our entertainment was a newspaper. That's it. That's all we had. So I think when you are inside, make the best use of the time. Try to absorb and learn and live like a soldier lah. To learn how to be more disciplined and appreciate your things that you take for granted.
I agree that in different generations, hard times are categorized differently.
Correct.
This is your hard time.
Correct.
But I think one thing that might be different is how we view it.
Yeah.
I think when I view it, I view it as a hard time, but I know like 2 years, fuck it, I might as well use the time to improve myself.
Maximize it lah.
Yeah, like I was so fit then.
Yeah.
Because I don't choice ma.
Yeah.
Then I just take the time like suffer. I know the suffer. At that point of time right, my mindset was always
来都来了。
pain is 来都来，
是不是要被杀灭了？真的还为什么？
是不是来都来了？confirm 看到啊，看到
To me, it was like pain is gain. That was my mindset all the time. So I suffer, but I gain a lot from it.
Right.
And I got so 那我 go 了，
哇！
Your latest one is what?
这我是 go home.
也是这么管。
Yeah, so I feel like maybe I don't know about the generation now, to be very honest. But I hear a lot of stories where people say like, "Hey, now I mean very easy, you're not even suffering." But I do also get from the point of younger people nowadays, this is their suffering. I understand. But you all maybe can have the mindset of like use this suffering to build yourself. Then next time this won't be called suffering anymore.
Because I'm very sure when I go into NS, my father will be saying, "Wow, now you're so good life, man. You can bring handphone in." Yeah, so every generation is like that.
每个人都不一样 Maybe they have different good time. Yeah, some people they have very good time with a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
Some people
do with the hand and the leg.
they do with the food, whatever lah. Yeah, then some people they have to just beg the man, hey, go eat breakfast.
Right.
Yeah, but sure, different time will have different kinds of suffering, but I feel they are all different experiences.
Yes.
Just treat these 2 years as a once in a lifetime experience. Go in, then it will forever be a talking point among friends.
Correct.
Confirm one. It will be a good story to tell.
No matter how much you enjoy or you hate army, right? It's an experience that built you as no man, right, in Singapore, right, I feel won't have a story to tell you.
Yeah, correct.
And that's the reason for it.
And that's what life is about. You see, Ben is very interesting because he have a lot of stories, because he have a lot of experience that he went through.
Wait, what you mean? I only interesting because of my army.
No, I'm just saying you have to do a lot of things to get a lot of stories, then you can share.
Yeah, that's true.
If you go out, you don't know what to say, no conversation, right? It's because you didn't have a lot of stories to share. So NS is part of your 2-year story, then you can share. I guess that's for those people that is going to NS, good luck. For those girlfriends, don't cheat. Don't bastard them. They're having a hard time. So I hope you all still enjoy the journey lah. Okay? As always, remember to follow all our socials. Follow Bolin on his socials. Click here for more. Click and subscribe. And cut to the bloopers. Come on,
Not enough lah. That's why they make it.
Oh.
You're like 300D.
We're going to end already, by the way.
Got ghost!
He don't approve what Diane said. He said, fuck,